Test. 1, 2, 3. Test. 1, 2, 3. We good? Welcome. Everybody got their morning coffee, I hope. Welcome to game 2, the Knights versus the Pekin Dragons. I keep on wanting to call them the Pekin Ducks. That's a famous Chinese dish. 17 minutes on the clock. Here we go. The Dragons win the draw. Now they're going to the neutral zone. They try to pass it to the right, but Knights are in the passing lane, and it's offsides, it looks like. Hopefully the team is playing a little bit more energy today. I think some of them were still jet-lagged yesterday. I didn't get a note on who started. I believe it was Jarvis, Manser, and Palzer, with Helvig and Duffy in the back. The Dragons move it out pretty good to the neutral zone. Now they're coming down the center slot with a quick shot on Gehrig, and it's a save. It is 9:39 Eastern here where we're at. So I know it's earlier back. Here we go with Luma, almost a breakaway through the neutral zone, but can't hang on to it. Matthew putting good forecheck on. Matthew playing up on forward tonight, or this morning. Knights are able to chip it out into the neutral zone, and then the Dragons take it right back in. Knights D trying to work it out, gets it up to Luma, and then the Dragons send it right back into the corner. Dragons are very fast. They're a smaller team, but fast. They got a few big guys, and here we go. break out through the neutral zone, and now there's a line change. Fresh legs on the ice. Here comes the Dragons. They take it down the left side and dump in the corner and do a line change themselves. They're D-men. Connor Smith chasing it through the neutral zone, but he gets way ahead of him. And the Dragons D pick it up. Now they're going down the right side. Gavin tries to get it back out to the neutral zone. A little back and forth here. And here comes Connor up to Wormlinger. Wormlinger scoots it forward, dumps in the back wall. Dragons pick it on the left side. Left winger moving it up through the neutral zone. Duffy throwing good interference. Now the Dragons go for a forward line change as Gavin Helbig goes back to retrieve. Puck being moved around the left side, then it's hit right back in. Connor trying to send it out to the neutral zone. Dragons still with the puck. Our guys are going to have to get a little bit lower when it comes to getting physical with these guys, since they're so much smaller. Here comes Connor with an opportunity, and the Dragons able to pick it back up and take it right back down the right side. Dancer running interference. Dragons making some pressure. Manser with the puck, tries to get it out, but then it goes right in the hands of the left D, and he sends it right back in. Right back up to Manser. Manser with an opportunity going down the left side, lots of space. Tries to drop it back to anybody that's coming through. Here comes Palzer, and then the Dragons tie up the play, and they send it back out to the neutral zone. Palzer and Manser line looking very good as it did yesterday. Here comes Palzer down the right side. Chips it around the Dragon, but the Dragon quickly picks it up. Then Manser comes through and steals it. Now the Dragons making their way. Manser again back checks and takes the puck away. Dragons pick it back up, send it to right D to left D to center, but then he's ran into the brick wall known as Graham Jarvis. And then Gavin sends it over to Manser. Now the Knights are showing some tenacity. Here comes Graham down the left side, right back to Manser. Manser trying to get it over to Palzer. Really liking this line. They're all over the ice. Manser just everywhere. New fresh line comes out. Wickersheim sends it back to the neutral zone. And it's like they don't know where the puck is at. Trying to get it out to the neutral zone, and it's right to the center in the slot. Battle going on in that left corner. Lots of bodies in the front, no goal though. Back to the right D with a quick shot on Gehrig. It bounces off to the left side. And then Gehrig is able to freeze it. Boy, oh boy. That was a close one. Fresh line change for both teams. Woodall with the draw, wins it, sends it back to Weekly. Weekly changes direction up to Connor, I think it is. Connor tries to bounce it, but not able to get it out. Wormlinger now chasing it. Dragons sends it to right winger. Right winger loses it, bobbles it, Woodall right on top of him. Wormlinger on top of him. Right D to left D. Left D up to left wing. Left wing tries to send it out to center where Wormlinger's waiting for it. Now Connor dumps it into the zone. And Wormlinger's chasing. Trying to get him. And he hands it off. And then nobody there to get it. Good interference. This line is running, causing all sorts of confusion for the Dragons. Not able to get their passes. And then, who is that? That's Gerskovich, but it's offsides. Good snag by Gerskovich in the neutral zone. And I like seeing the good pressure. Now the Jarvis, Manser, and Palzer line is out. See if they can continue to work their magic. Knights win the draw. Gets past Duffy. Duffy chases back in the corner. Dragons pick it back up behind the net. Dragons back to right D. Right D, quick shot. Deflected by Jarvis. Palzer now trying to hit it over to Manser. Hits him in the leg. Good steal by Duffy to keep it in the neutral zone. And then the Dragons dump it back in. Palzer moves it out back to the neutral zone. Lefty to right D for the Dragons. Dragons right D dumps it into the corner. Dragons battling into the corner with two Knights. Palzer trying to get it out with his long stick. Here he does, as usual. Palzer coming down the right side. Quick shot. Great shot off the stick blade of the goalie. Palzer sends it to Metzer. Oh, Metzer almost speeds it back in. So Palzer comes in to try and get the puck. And then the goalie came out and smacked Palzer with his stick. I like how Palzer went down, but it looks like Palzer's going into the... Palzer goes into the box. No, I know. Usually the goalie, yeah, he got him good. Anyway, one of our games, our goalie did the same thing and he got ejected. And this one, looks like Palzer goes to the box. Maybe they thought he was too aggressive coming in on the goalie. .8:52 left in the first period. Knights are on their first penalty kill of the morning. Quick shot, deflected. Quick shot, backhand, deflected. Dragons still trying to set up their power play, are having trouble. Dragons sent it behind the net. Right winger. Back to left D, tries to get over left D, but then it's deflected by Manser. Battle going on in the right corner. Dragons. Quick shot. Saved by Gehrig, but the puck bounces off of Gehrig. You didn't see it bounce out to the left, and there was a Dragon there for the score. So 1-0. And that should clear the penalty box for the Knights. Score is 1-0, 8 to go in the first. Good pressure by Wickersheim. Gavin not able to keep it in the zone. And then the Dragons are tripping over each other. Now the Knights are back chasing. Guys need to chase it, chase it. Here comes Matthew. Matthew with a shot. Goal! Matthew Wickersheim picks the puck up in the high slot all by himself. Back of the net. And it's 1-1. Yeah, it's my boy. He was looking a little sleepy, and then he woke up and the puck was right there in front of him. One good goal. And then just like that, the game is tied up. Dragons, right D to left D. But this is what happens. It's the pressure. Here we go. Here we go. Woodall. Oh, Woodall with a bullet. Woodall with another score. It is now 2-1. Wow, what a bullet. It's the pressure. That Woodall had it. The forechecking is what's killing this. Score is now 2-1. Wow. That's two giveaways by the Dragons that led to 2 goals. Yeah, and that's one thing we're noticing is the pressure. They're putting good pressure on them. That's what forces them to make the mistakes. Figueroa back to Brody. Brody up to Woodall. Woodall sends it out to the neutral zone. Again, it gets past their D. Woodall on the chase. Connor coming in with him. Good pressure. Good pressure by Woodall to stay with it. And then the 2 Dragons are tied. Oh, what are we going to do here? Who's going in the box? How could Woody get a penalty? I mean, I know it's possible, but was it a slashing?
That was not what I want to see. Like, watch him.
Oh, it's a trip. It was a trip. He tripped him. He got his stick perfectly under the leg. Yeah, I saw it in the replay. Unfortunately. So now the Dragons will go on a power play. And then here comes Jarvis with some pressure. Dragons circling around, back to the blue line. Left winger, maybe it's left D actually. Tries to shoot it over to the right side. And then, wow, that was a gunshot to the back of the net. 2-2. Five minutes to go in the first. That was a bullet. No, I know. Yep, they gave him too much time in front of the left side there. Yeah. Manser, Palzer out. Palzer keeps it in. Palzer coming down the right side. Palzer all by himself. Now Manser steps in to grab it. Puck's going back behind the net. Jarvis coming in. Now the Dragons trying to take it out. They get too far ahead of their player, and now Duffy's got a chase. Dragons pick it up in front of the net. They try to backhand it in, back up to Palzer from Duffy. Dragons dump it back in the left side corner there. Dragons carry it around the net. They need to get some pressure on them. Here comes Manson. What is going on here? I think it's too many men on the ice, right? No, they called a penalty, delayed penalty. On who? Duffy. No. It was Duffy. Hooking on Colin Duffy. Or maybe it was high sticking, I don't know. Knights will go on the power play again, which so far the Dragons are 100%, 2 for 2 on their power play goals. And now it's a dog pile. And now the whistle's blown. I don't know what's going on. Woodall. They're going to call Manser, though, most likely. And the Dragons are obviously upset. So now it'll be a 4-on-4, I think. Yeah, 4-on-4. Face off to the right of the Dragon goalie. Here comes Gershkovich up to Wormlinger. Uh-oh, here we go. Getting it close to the net. That's what we need to do. Woodall. Here comes Wormlinger to chase. Gershkovich trying to cover the blue line. The Dragons tip it over, and they just roll right through. I can't see it, but the puck is loose, and Braden's able to freeze it. Good pressure. It's like a rugby match out there. Lots of dog piles. Comes Luma down the left side. Luma dumps it into the back corner. The Panda's chasing it to the opposite corner. And then good tip away by Fig. But the same player just circles back around. Quick shot on Gehrig. Luma with the puck. Tries to get it out to the neutral zone, but the D is sitting there. Quick shot on Gehrig. Backhand on Gehrig, saved by Gehrig, and then it's kicked out to the neutral zone where there will be a line change by the Knights. Dragons pick it up, carry it around, try to take it down the right side, they send it back down left. Now the Knights will have 11-second power play opportunity. Gavin tries to get it through the neutral zone, down the left side, putting pressure. Here comes the Panda, not able to hang on to it. Now the Dragons are moving it back out to the neutral zone. Dragons, quick feet they have. Fires one off on Gehrig, save. Oh, and Gersovich is just plowed into the wall. Manser out there, caught hanging with the skater. Palzer picks up the puck, tries to carry it around, not able to. Now the Dragons on a move. And then confusion. Dragons all piled up. Here comes Palzer. Palzer sends it up to Jarvis. Jarvis on the chase. Now I'm confused. Lots of bodies falling everywhere out there. And the puck goes out to the neutral zone. Back to left D of the Dragon. Dragon tries to dump it. .50 to go in the second period. Battle going on the right side board there. Dragons left D to right D. Right D, quick shot. Back behind the net. Battle going on back there with Figueroa. Figueroa goes, sends the puck around the boards to the right side. Right D, quick shot, saved by Gehrig. Puck is still active. And Pauls are not able to get the pass. And it gets right back into the Dragons' hands. Knights go for a change. Weekly up to Manser. Manser, good catch, but then loses the puck right back to the Little Dragon. And that's it. Game 2, period 1, done. Score is 2-2. So far, I like what I'm seeing. Lots of good physical activity. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back. Start of the second period. Score is 2-2. Again, 8 minutes and 30 on the time clock because it'll count down to the half where they'll have an ice cut. Players definitely hate the intermission in between. Teams will switch sides. And the Dragons like to smack the sticks on the board, much like the Mission team does back in Arizona. Dragons moving it in. Oi. Oh, that's a goal. Wild bouncing puck in front of Gehrig, and he bounced into the right side there, and the guy just batted it in. I don't think he even saw it coming. 3-2. Oh no. Loss of the puck with a clean shot on net. The Dragons luckily missed it. But now the Dragons trying to get in close again. Guys need to get a little bit more physical. Don't lose the physicality of the game. Uh-oh. Where's our D at? Nobody in front of the net, other than the two Dragons. And I'm surprised they didn't get it in there. Unreal. Dragons win the draw, send it behind the net. Now a battle going on the side. Gavin with the puck sends it up to Palzer. Palzer not able to reach it. Goes back in the stick blade of the Dragon. Now the Dragon's carrying it down the right side. Jarvis steals it, sends it behind the net. Duffy chasing. Palzer now Jarvis intercepts and sends it out to the neutral zone. And the Dragons bobble it a little bit. And then good pitching shot by Gavin. Now Manser with the puck. Manser takes it in, but not able to control it down to the goalie. And now Jarvis with the puck. Tries to get it up to Manser. Gavin comes in and levels Lossock. And that's out of play. Player thought he was going to level Manser, then he met Gavin right behind him, leveled him. Oh no, it was a clean hit, like a brick wall hit him. Oh, they're going to call a trip on Brody. That's a crap call. Yeah, it's okay. We'll get it back. I love hearing the wonderful sounds of hockey, which includes all the comments that are made by the parents on both sides. Makes me laugh. Wow. Our penalty kill just not on it today. Score is now 4-2. Penalty short-lived. That was 13 seconds into the penalty kill and a goal on the right side of the net. Four to 2. 6 to go till the half. Knights win the draw. Weekly through the neutral zone. Weekly trying to get it up, but it's intercepted by the Dragons. Dragons now on the move. Quick shot on Gehrig, save. Weekly sends it up to Connor. Connor sends it up, but it's intercepted at the blue line by the Dragon. Weekly sends it around the backside of the net. Tries to get it back up to Connor again, but he misses it right into the left D. Saved by Gehrig. Left D on the Dragon side, making some really good plays at the blue line. Knights win the draw. Figueroa back around left side. Dragons trying to control behind the net. They got a little momentum. And Figueroa, lots of space. Figueroa takes it left side, sends it over to Wickersham, but he's not able to get it. Matthew needs to hurry it up. And he does. He catches up to him. And having a hard time seeing what's down there. Now the puck comes down to the neutral zone. Brody. Good puck protection by Brody, but he's sent into the board for it. Guy's got to skate. I'm going to call my boy out. He should have skated hard up to that guy. Matthews able to dump it, and the forwards go for a line change. Dragons trying to carry it out. Coming through the neutral zone. Palzer and Jarvis. Jarvis, wrecking ball, comes through the left side. Quick shot. Saved by the goalie, but it goes over his head in the backside of the net. Good foot deflection by Jarvis now. Palzer. It's that one line. Palzer, Sepperbeck, and Jarvis. Palzer trying to get it out, sends it up to Sepperbeck. Sepperbeck tips it forward. Sepperbeck on the Jets with Palzer there. Manser does a good job getting off on sides. Palzer, Sepperbeck in front of the net. Jarvis, mid-slot. And then there's a pile-up in the corner. Who's going to carry the puck out? Here we go. Score by Graham Jarvis. Back of the net. He was in the right place at the right time with a one-timer. The score is 4-3. Palzer, Manser, and Jarvis kept out there. Gerskovich sends it, but they waved it off, not icing. Dragons behind the net. Dragons trying to carry it out. And it goes off of Jarvis. Now the Dragons carrying it on the right side. Dragons dump it into the corner to the right winger. Gerskovich. Man, Manser is just a wild man out there, causing lots of interference. Weekly back to Jarvis. Jarvis up to Sepperbeck. Sepperbeck not able to get it out. Jarvis is back around the right side to Palzer. Palzer trying to move it forward. Weekly steals it. Weekly up to Sepperbeck. Sepperbeck into the neutral zone, and then the Dragons tip it in. Almost felt like that should have been offsides, and now it's in the back of Gehrig's glove. Two minutes to go until the half-time mark. Face off to the left of Gehrig. Dragons win with a quick shot. Gehrig closes his 5-hole and makes the save. Dragons win the draw again, save by Gehrig. This time the Knights win the draw, and now they're trying to force it out of their zone, and they do, but the Dragons just keep it back in. Good blue line activity by them. Dragons moving in on the net, and just missed it as the little guy in front of the net. Woodall picks it up behind the net, takes it down the right side, looking for an option, carries it around. Gets it up to Connor. Connor out to the neutral zone, tries to get it over to Worm. Worm not able to catch it. Worm putting good pressure. Dragons dump it back into the zone again. Woodall back to Fig. Fig tips it up to Wormlinger. And then the Dragons steal it in midair. Here comes Worm. Worm moving out. Tries to get over to Connor. Connor started moving into the central part. Missed it. And then Connor is steamrolled. And then back up to Worm. Minute left on the clock. Worm. Quick shot on the goalie. Connor almost with a rebound. Woodall keeps it in. Woodall sends it in the right corner. Back behind the net. Dragons trying to carry it out of their zone. And Brody falls and not able to keep it in. Gehrig comes out of the net. You better be careful. And Figueroa sends it to the neutral zone. It'll be icing with 33. Well, nope, they waved it off. Dragons coming back in. Skiing slalom around the Knights players. And good physical play out there. Here comes Luma. Luma up the right side, has Vert on his left, but then Luma dumps him to the back corner. And that's all for the half. And the score is 4-3. We still have a game here, folks. Knights are playing really good. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. Welcome back to the start of the second half. Just got out of the locker room. Players look pretty good. To ensure that they maintain their energy and tenacity, we actually had them doing jumping jacks, walking around, staying warm. Coaches are making some adjustments on the penalty kill because without the penalty goals against us, this game would be 3-1. Knights are staying within reach. And we'll know a lot more as we see this 8 minutes and 30 seconds expire on the clock. I want to see such a quick goal. We want to see some tenacity coming into the second half here. And here we go. Dragons win the draw. Sepperbeck immediately putting pressure. Oh no, not good. Oh my goodness. I don't know, that guy came in so fast. I don't know if Braden what to do, but he hit the post and got a lucky one. And Dragons D-man on the left D, very solid player. I think he's the one that snagged it and took it back. Battle going on in the corner. Helvig sends it around the far side to Palzer. And then it goes back behind the net where the Dragon is waiting. And then Gavin's going to take a penalty. Cross-checking. Not good. Hey, they finally turned these heaters on. They turned the heaters on. The heaters are on. I can feel heat on my face finally. We have these big heaters above us, and they were off during the first period, the first half. Now I feel it feels really nice. So here we go. We'll see if they made the necessary adjustments to kill the penalty. Wormlinger sends it over to Woodall. Woodall sends it to the right board, chases the Dragon behind the net. Dragons trying to get set up again. Now they carry it through the neutral zone. Puck in the right side corner. Back to the right D. Right D with a quick, looked like he was going to shoot. Oh, wow, they didn't call that one. Got lucky on that one. Gershkovich with a little trip and the ref not seeing it. He didn't call it though. Listening to the fans' conversation. Face-off will be to the left of Gehrig. Brody sends it back behind the net over to Fig. Fig trying to play the body. Dragon still controlling. Woodall matching the skater's ability. Saved by Gehrig. 40 seconds to go in the penalty kill. If we can hang on, this will be the first penalty we've killed this morning. Jarvis and Luma come to the ice. Dragons win the draw. Dragons making a move. And luckily his backhand went over the head of Gehrig. That could have been very much in the back of the net. Puck goes out of play, so face-off will be in the neutral zone. Knights win the draw. Jarvis through the neutral zone, tips it forward. Dragons able to keep it active through the neutral zone. Now they're making a move, aggressive move. Here comes their D-man. Quick shot on Gehrig, save. Bounces right, back into the Dragons' hand. Dragons moving close in. Now their D-man again. Shot saved by Gehrig. Oh my goodness, it almost bounced into the back of the net. Gehrig grabs it with his glove and takes the opportunity away from the Dragon. And 1 second to go, and it'll be the first penalty we've killed tonight. Players are making the necessary adjustments that I'm seeing to kill the penalty. Dragons win the draw. And then they try to work it towards Gehrig, but it goes behind the net. Penalty is now over. And now Wormlinger bulldozing his way through, but the Dragons able to, and Knights keep it in. Wormlinger with the puck, taking it around the corner. Worm pushes back, Dragons pick it up behind the net. Connor putting pressure. Wormlinger sends it back behind the net again, where Woodall's waiting for it, and Woodall's taken out. Woodall drags it out, but then it's stolen right away again. No, Woodall still has it with a skate blade. Sends it back to the D. Weekly sends it right back up and behind the net. Wormlinger, Dragon has it. Then Smith takes it away, sends it back to Wormlinger, and it's, oh, that was almost the back of the net. And then Connor is pushed over in the crease. Huh? No, I don't think they called anything on him. Oh, maybe they did. They called something on someone. Yeah. No, they called it on the kid that leveled Connor in the crease after the whistle. Yeah. He had a late hit on Connor in front of the net. Oops. We'll take that 2 minutes. Now the Knights will go on a power play opportunity. Weekly sends it to the corner. It goes back behind the net. Dragons and Knights chase. Gavin on the blue line waiting, but the Dragons carry it right through. Jarvis steals it. Dragons trying to carry it back through short-handedly, and they dump it back behind, and Weekly goes back there to retrieve it. And then he's bulldozed. Luma not able to pick up the puck, and saved by Gehrig. Saved by Gehrig. Fig. Woodall. Panda trying to pick up the puck. Dragons really good at controlling it. Fig trying to get it out now. Woodall's held. A lot of holding the Dragons do, I've noticed. Not getting picked up by the refs. Now Woodall going up the right side, gets it up to Palzer. Palzer sends it into the corner, works his way. 44 seconds left on the power play clock. And the Dragons steal it again, and now they're going to call it offside, but it shouldn't have been. They were out, I thought. 34 seconds left on the power play opportunity. 3:18 left on the clock for the second period. Figueroa to Brody. Brody to Wormlinger. Wormlinger takes it in. Oh, they're going to call it offsides. Luma came in too quick. Smith sends it through to the right side, and then the Dragons toss it out of bounds. It'll be face off to the left of the goalie, I believe. Seven seconds to go on the power play. Man, loving the heat. Here comes Gerskovich. Good move by Gerskovich. Then he's shoved at the end. Wormlinger pushing the Dragon into the board a little bit. Woodall picks it up, trying to get it out, and then not able to. Man, Dragon's really good at trying to take control of that puck. But nice match. Here we go, Woodall. Woodall 2-on-2 with Worm. Woodall loses the puck and then dumps it over to Worm. Worm tries to circle back, and the Dragons just pick it right back up and coming down the right side. Connor trying to run interference and is spun up. Wormlinger, Gerskovich trying to keep it from coming in the zone, and the Dragons are just skating pretty hard. And they try to get in front of the net. Here comes Weekly. Weekly with some space. Weekly sends it to Wormlinger, but it was behind Worm and he's not able to get it. Dragons making their move. Connor steals it in the neutral zone. Connor still with the puck, I think. Carries it around. Cycling in the back corner. A minute and a half left. And then Weekly sends it in the corner, but Connor's not up on his skates yet. Here's Gerskovich. Gerskovich better send it over there to Palzer. Very good. Up to Jarvis. Now Jarvis up to Wormlinger. Now it's back in the zone. They're going to have to reset. And then the Dragons pick it up through the neutral zone. And then good play by Palzer. And the Dragons knock it out of play. Oh boy, Dragons. Oh, glove save by Gehrig. Dragons quickly won that, and they powered their way through our defense, and they had a 2-on-1 with Gehrig. Yeah, Dragons are just too quick. We win the draw and they quickly get right back in. Now, here comes Manser. Is it going to be Oi? Should have came way out. Actually, I've seen both goalies. Probably should have come out. But I don't know, that when they come on us, they're coming so fast, it's probably best to just stay in the net at that point, especially when it's a 2-on-1. And the puck gets past Duffy. It should be icing, yeah? No. Unbelievable. Not icing. Wow. What a lucky tip, I guess. And it gets past Gehrig. The play started. It's at the blue line. The puck came across Duffy, and it got past him, and then it was moving too fast. I thought it would have been icing call. Yeah, because Duffy didn't even touch it. It should have been an icing call. Five to 3. Offsides. Well, not offsides. That's the end of the second period. Now for the third, score 5-3. Still a game. Knights still very much in reach. "17 minutes on the clock, which means 17 minutes to go in the game. 5-3. Knights win the draw. Send it up to Wormlinger. Wormlinger moves it to the left side of the neutral zone. Dragons pick it back up and just dump it in the corner. Figueroa, 3-3, sends it right back up to Wormlinger, but not there to get it along the board. Now tries with Connor. Connor trying to dig it out. And not able to. Now, Brody, yep, Brody gets it into the neutral zone, but it goes out of play. Face-off will be probably to the right of Geary, or left of Geary, maybe. Actually, they're going to leave it here in the neutral zone. Knights win the draw. Duffy sends it out to the neutral zone. Woody picks it up. And the Dragons carry it right back in. Gavin shoots it hard around the board. Connor tries to dig it out, but the Dragons there steal it. Gavin tries to do it again, and then a quick shot on Gehrig, and it's in the back of his glove. And here comes Jarvis, Manser, and Palzer. Let's see what kind of opportunities they can generate in this shift. Dragons keep it in, back behind the net. Palzer battling with the blue liner. And then Dragons have to skate it back in the neutral zone. Answer good pressure back on the right D. Oh boy, that was a close one. The Dragon is upset because he missed it and smacks his stick on the ice. Guys need to get their legs moving. Palzer tips it out in the neutral zone. Now Palzer skating on him, and he roughs him up, has to get back on sides. Here comes Jarvis around the right side. Jarvis moves it in close to the slot. Where's his line mates at? I don't know. And then Brody misses it at the blue line, and it goes all the way back to Gehrig. Gehrig sends it over to Brody. Brody Sends it over to Palzer. Palzer snags it, takes it in. Palzer down the right side. Quick shot. Where'd it go? I don't know where it. I thought it went out of play. Dragons moving it out now. They got a guy on the right going on the right side. Jarvis steals it. Coming down the center, neutral zone. Tries to dump it, but not able to get a stick on it, and it goes right to the Dragon. Here comes Wickersheim back to D, to Gavin. Gavin over to left. Matthew. Matthew tries to tip it over to the sideboard. Nobody there for him. Here comes up to Luma. And then the Dragons dump it right back in. Wickersheim trying to get it out. And he does into the neutral zone, still moving it forward, dumps it back in, and it's going to be no icing. They wave it off. Vert putting pressure. Matthew putting pressure. Luma not able to get it up to Vert. And now the Dragons carry down the left side. And then the ref causes interference. It's for Gavin, not able to get in there. Gavin clobbers the kid back behind the net, shoots it out, gets it up to Wickersheim. Wickersheim sends it over to the Panda, but is not able to catch it in the stick blade. And then Matthews looks like he was taken out in the backside. Like the activity I see from this line. Left D coming in, point blank on Gehrig, but he saw it coming. Gehrig saw it coming and went right into the back of his glove. Good shift, I thought. Decent shift. Face off to the right of Gehrig. Weekly back to get it behind the net. Shifts it over to Figueroa. To Connor. Connor out to the neutral zone. And Wormlinger chasing it. Putting pressure. He does. Here comes Woodall. Woodall with some speed. Circles back around. Give it to your D. There you go. Figueroa. Figueroa. Quick shot. And it's disrupted by the Dragon. Dragons knock it over to the opposite side where Weekly is at. Weekly picks it up. Has it in the neutral zone. Sends it up to Wormlinger. Wormlinger carries it in. Drops it to Connor. Connor with a quick shot. Goes left. It's deflected and goes left. Oh, here we go. Figueroa. Quick shot. Redirects it in the net. Is it in? I thought it was in. Uh-oh. No, the puck did not go in. Now the refs are going to all talk it out. Woodall needs to just back off a little bit. I don't know what happened. I thought it went in. It looked like it went in, and I thought the goalie pulled it out too. I thought the puck went in. No. Like all of us, we saw the puck go in, and then the goalie quickly grabbed it out. But I see that happen a lot. Sometimes the refs don't see it. Here we go, Jarvis. Separate back right there, and again. I think it's too offsetting. Nobody goes in the box. I like it. They're just getting tough out there. Love it. It's hockey. Knights win it. Weekly sends it back left side board. Up to Sepperbeck. Sepperbeck chasing him behind the net. Paulser waiting for him. Sepperbeck trying to get him. Jarvis putting some pressure. And now the Dragons are on the move. Dragons got a guy over on the left side. Now they're going to call Paulser on tripping. Oh my goodness. And Manser, I think, was upset. And he launched the puck towards the board, and then the ref told him to go get it. Paulser will go in the box for 2 minutes. And we will go on the penalty kill again. Dragons win the draw, and now they're making their way to work the puck around. Dragons moving it around. Sepperbeck all over his backside. Can't do anything. Then he launches one in and goes to the left of Gehrig. Graham on a foot race. Graham on a foot race. Graham with a shorthanded opportunity. Tries to pitch it over to Sepperbeck. And the goalie was able to steal it out. Good play, good play. Good hustle by Graham Jarvis. Guys got to get it out. Gavin tries to send it back up to Wormlinger. And then Dragons with a point blank shot right into Gehrig's leg pad. Knights get it out. Here comes Woody. Woody on a move, but their D-man beats him back to the puck. Good pressure, I like. Here we go. Woody with an opportunity, and then he's tied up. Maybe he should have been a tripping call there. Dragons send it back behind the net. Weekly picks it up. Weekly tries to dump it in the corner. Woody lays the kid out in the corner. Wormlinger looking to cause some pressure. Dragons struggling to get it out of their own zone. Now they take it back in. Brody and Weekly covering. Dragons being patient. They chip it over, and Wormlinger tried to deflect it, but it goes right into the blade of the D-man, and he works it back in. Dragons still controlling, the penalty over. Here comes Woodall. Woodall up to Connor Smith, but Connor not able to hang on to it. But now Brown is on the ice, and he's very fast. Very good player he is. Oh, Woodall steals it again. Lots of stealing by Woodall. And then the Dragons steal it back. Knights doing a good job of working it out to the outside, keeping it in the outside. Here comes Weekly. Weekly sends it over to Wormlinger. Wormlinger carries it into the zone. Gavin over to Weekly. Great pass to spread the D out. what we need to see more of. Dragons carrying it in. Dragons in the left corner, trying to work their way towards the net. They're not able to. Who's this? This is Figueroa, dumps it in the corner. Connor in the corner, battling it with Figueroa, with Luma. I don't know what that was. Icing call. Face off to the left of the Dragon goalie. Battle going on the left side board there. And then there's a dog pile again in front of the net. Each side violently protecting their net. Let's see if we can go the final 8 minutes without a penalty. Duffy back to Chase in the corner. Dragons beat him and they send it back behind the net. Gavin sends it up to Palzer. Gavin still moving forward down the right side. Gavin over to Sepperbeck. Sepperbeck turns around, changes direction. Loses the puck. Gavin trying to work it back. Palzer back to Gavin. Gavin on the right side. Tries to dump it in. Up to Jarvis. Jarvis now. Jarvis. Dragon falls over. Jarvis got Sepperbeck in the front. Not able to connect. Gavin gets a skate blade on it. Dragons carrying it in. Shot on Geary. Here comes Sepperbeck. Sepperbeck coming down the right side. Sepperbeck drops it to Palzer. Palzer moves it down the right side. Dragons take it behind their net, and then they're surrounded, but now they get it out to the left winger. Left winger looking for an option. Palzer tried to take the left winger out, and then the Dragons dump it for a line change. That was offsides. We tried to chip it way out there, and Dragon picked it up in his hand. Brown. Yeah. Face off in the neutral zone. Knights win it, send it up in the neutral zone. Here comes Wormlinger trying to pitch it around. Dragons kind of move it right back in. Brody sends it back out to the neutral zone. Dragons trying to carry it in again. That's offsides. 6 minutes to go in the game. Weekly sends it out to the neutral zone. Up to Wormlinger. Wormlinger carries it around the left side. Still has control of the puck. Sends it into Woodall. Woodall not able to keep it in for the opportunity. Now the Dragons. Connor steals the puck, but then it goes right back down to the Dragons. And battle. Now the left D has it. Left D to left wing back to left D as he's coming in for the one-timer. Sends it up to Connor. Here comes Woodall. Woodall, 2-on-2. Woodall gets it around him. Oh, wow, what a... Oh, my goodness. What a shot. Right behind him, Connor, can he get it in? Back to Weekly. Weekly, quick shot, can't get it off. Deflected. Dragons carrying it out to the neutral zone. Oh, and a Weekly's leveled back behind the net. Oi. Wormlinger just launches it down. It'll be an icing call. Give both teams a chance to reset themselves. Huh? Yeah. Here comes the Panda, able to get it off. Dragon steal, take it right back in. Dragons with behind the net. Fig sends it up to the neutral zone. Now they're skating, the Panda and Wickersham skating, trying to cause some pressure. And then the Dragons knock it back out. Fig trying to work his way on the neutral zone. Saved by Gehrig. Gavin changes directions, coming down the left side. Looking for an option, tries to get up to Wickersham, but gets deflected. Dragons still controlling it. Less than 4 minutes to go. I don't know where the puck is at. Now it's over on the side there. Dragons trying to work their way into the net on Gehrig. Gavin trying to send it up the left side there to the Panda, but two Dragons covering him. Dragons just launch it over to Gehrig, and then Gehrig tosses it out to Gavin. The Dragons go for a line change. Now Gavin, quick shot, left of the net. Palzer in. Gavin back behind the net, and then Palzer gets thrown into the net. It looks like, or he tripped into the net. And they got to stop the play to reset the net. 2 minutes, 44 seconds to go in the game. Sends it in, and Palzer's right there waiting for it. Palzer back behind the net. Sepperbeck putting pressure, forcing him to go the other direction. Dragons kick it forward. Good job by Brody to get it back out in the neutral zone. Dragons work their way around to the left side. They dump it back behind the net. Brody back behind the net. And then he's pushed off the puck by the Dragon. And then Palzer able to get down to the neutral zone. Palzer keeps working it forward. Sepperbeck putting good pressure to cut him off, and they do. And then Jarvis sends it in, and the Dragon goes diving into Jarvis. Sepperbeck, good pressure. Palzer. Send it up to Sepperbeck, maybe. Dragons steal it. Dragons, quick shot on Gehrig, way right of the net to the glass. Minute 30 seconds left on the clock. And Jarvis works it out, kinda. Dragons still keeping it in. Up to Sepperbeck. Sepperbeck now coming down the right. Sepperbeck sends it over to Jarvis. Jarvis bare almost catches it, but then not able to keep it. Here comes the Pekin Dragon. down the slot, not able to get through the D. Now Connor coming down the right side. Just has to dump it towards the goalie, and the goalie freezes it. 51 seconds left on the clock. And unless anything changes, the score will probably end 5-3. One thing to note, coach has pulled the goalie actually. It's going to be a 6-on-5. But one thing to note, that not counting our penalty kill, Woodall. And then the Dragons carry it out. Dragons, quick shot through Gavin's legs, and it goes to the back of the net, 6-3. Well, not counting that goal, that easy empty netter goal, not counting the power play goals that the Dragons had, this game would have been a 3-1 win for the Knights. But it's not what could have been, it's what it is. It's a 6-3 loss. 36 seconds left on the clock. Weekly with the puck, sends it across ice. Nobody able to catch it other than a Dragon. The Dragon dumps it in the backside. Dragons most likely just waste time now, and Jarvis able to get it out to the neutral zone. 17 seconds left. Wormlinger carries it in down the right side. Jarvis tips it away, 6 seconds to go. And 1 second, and that'll be it. Game is over. Game is over, 6-3 loss. I'm not gonna call it all bad. There were some really good moments. We like the energy we're seeing. And thought it was a very competitive game. Very competitive game. Not sure how many shots were on net. So that was it for the Pekin Dragons. We face the New Mexico Ice Wolves later on this afternoon at 3:30 Eastern, which is going to be 1:30 p.m. Phoenix time. So 1:30, set your alarm clocks for the next game. That game, I imagine, will go a lot like this game because our boys are starting to show the competitiveness now. The Pekin Dragons, they beat the New Mexico Ice Wolves yesterday 5-1. But this was definitely a good hockey game. Nothing bad about it. It was entertaining at least, right? Anyway, that's it from the USA Hockey Arena here in Troy, Michigan. We'll see everybody here in a few hours. Go get some breakfast and some more coffee. Out.